Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a walk through the point at Carlisle Plaza in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. This is another vintage tiny time capsule of the 1970s that has basically not been touched since its opening. And even though a good portion of the mall doesn't exist anymore, the portion that does remain, which we see in this video, holds a very uncertain future. So let's take a walk through the point at Carlisle Plaza and see what it holds in store for us during this visit in May 2024. To begin with the history, Carlisle Plaza would originally be built in 1964 as an open-air shopping center, with the backing of David Javich, sorry if I mispronounced that, of Giant Foods as well as his son. The open-air plaza would feature a town and country as well as a Giant Foods. However, in 1968, developer Crown American wanted to enclose the plaza and convert it to an indoor mall. Carlisle Plaza would officially begin life as an enclosed mall in 1976. With a Kmart who replaced Town & Country, JCPenney, which was built in 1979, and a Bon-Ton as its anchors. Most of the mall's life would be pretty quiet up until the mid-1990s, when JCPenney and Kmart would close up shop. Kmart would close in 1995, but I was unable to find an exact date for JCPenney. However, both would close to relocate to larger spaces in different locations. By the turn of the century, the Carlisle Plaza Mall was already struggling, so owners at the time would seal off the Kmart wing of the mall and sell it to a developer who would in turn demolish it for a Lowe's home improvement store, which would open in February of 2004. Also around this time, the JCPenney space would get demolished and it would be converted into a mall entrance, as the property would now be renamed to the Point at Carlisle Plaza. Dunham Sports would open in 2005, and that same year, Cedar Realty Trust would purchase the mall from its previous owners, Michael Joseph Development Corporation. By the 2010s, the interior of the mall would be a ghost town. 2012 would see Giant Foods purchase the mall back from Cedar Realty Trust, and they would not do much with the property, as even the space that Giant Foods previously occupied, which would later be converted to an Office Max, would end up going vacant as well, although part of that space is currently occupied by a Dollar Tree. And in 2018, Bon-Ton would end up closing their store as they would file for bankruptcy. This leaves us to where we are today. Only a handful of tenants remain inside this mall, and its future seriously remains uncertain at this time. Only time will tell what will happen to this vintage time capsule of the 70s. The Point at Carlisle Plaza was the first stop we made during our big 3-day mall trip down to Baltimore, Maryland, where we covered 11 malls in 3 days. And this was a great one to start with. Even though it's tiny, it holds so much vintage charm. This place looks straight out of 1976, and these planters with the benches, with these really nice plants inside of them, and even the stage in the center, it's all really nice to see. Even small things like the little Carlisle mural that you see straight ahead, they just add to the character that this place has. However, it is pretty sad to see this place as dead as it is. However, this mall honestly seems like it's not doing well, considering that Harrisburg is not very far away, and Capital City Mall is doing really, really well. Considering that, it kind of shows that this mall was kind of doomed to fail. At the end of the day, this place kept losing its anchors in the 90s, and that's really just a recipe for disaster when it comes to any mall. But at the end of the day, I'm hoping for the best, but it seems like this place is on borrowed time. So if you are in the Carlisle area, I highly recommend a visit to this property. It's a really nice little mall, and even if you only just spend a few minutes in here just to take a couple laps through the property, I recommend you just do it. It's a really good place to look back at what malls used to be like in the 1970s. As we head on out of here, I would like to thank Alex and Jeremy for joining me during this episode. It's always nice to meet up with people at these malls when I get the chance, so it was really nice getting to walk around this place with you guys. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for watching my video tour of the Point at Carlisle Plaza in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like, as it greatly helps support the channel. And whilst you're at it, be sure to also subscribe and turn on notifications so more mall videos can come your way. I have a lot more content coming to the channel very soon with a lot more malls you're not going to want to miss, especially from this Baltimore trip. So be sure to subscribe for more malls to come your way in the future. I also have an Instagram linked in the description with sneak peeks of future videos coming to the channel. And with that being said, I would like to thank you all so much for watching this video. Take care, stay awesome, and have a blessed day. I will see you all in my next video.